Hi, it's Nancy Linneruth with unblockresults.com, where people come to stop procrastinating once and for all and finally start living the life they're meant to. Sometimes we procrastinate on an entire project. Sometimes we only procrastinate on one action, and that one action undercuts the entire goal. If that's something you do, listen to what you're telling yourself when you try to do that action. You might find something surprising is the cause. And that's what happened to a client of mine. I'll call her Rita. Rita was a therapist who had built a really thriving therapy practice. She had a lovely office space set up. She had gone and met with a number of doctors who were sending her their patients to work with. That's the usual way that a therapist gets referrals. She'd filled her schedule with these clients and they loved her. They kept coming back. Everything was going great except she wasn't sending out the bills. I mean, she'd send out a few, but then she would find something else to do. She'd procrastinate them, and she fell further and further behind until eventually she had to close the doors of her practice, go back, work for an agency just to pay the rent. But she really loved having a business. So eventually she comes back and she tries again. She opens the doors to her nice office. She gets the doctor sending her the referrals. She's doing everything right again. But she's not sending out the bills. And she knows what's going to happen, and she still does it. This time, though, she comes to me. I do a really standard accountability coaching practice. I have her set aside time on her schedule, literally block it out on her schedule to do the bills. She knows that I'm going to ask her at the next session what she did. That's the standard accountability model. But I added one piece to it. I had her listen to what was going on inside her head when she was supposed to be doing the bills. So she comes back to the second session and I ask her how it went. Oh, I started, but I didn't get many bills done. What happened? Well, I just kept thinking I'll never amount to anything. And there it was. That was something that her stepfather used to tell her all the time when she was growing up. You'll never amount to anything. Now, consciously, she was determined to prove him wrong. She excelled at school. She was the first in her family to go to college. She got her master's beyond college so that she could practice therapy. And she had created not one, but two thriving therapy practices. But subconsciously, she was following his rule. She was not amounting to anything. Literally, her bank account was not amounting to anything. She had turned his metaphor into a reality by procrastinating. So now I should say that happens a lot. That's not a crazy thing that I never see. I see that a lot. And once we tapped down her stepfather's old message and some of the memories around that, Rita was able to start getting out the bills easily. So that's my tip for you this week. If there's some action that you avoid, listen to what's happening inside your head when you try to do it. You might just hear a metaphor that's getting in the way. I'm Nancy Linneruth. If you want to hear more about stopping procrastination, sign up for my newsletter on my website, unblockresults.com. Until next time, remember, you can live the life you're meant to. Let's do this. Take care.